last time, I went through my old Pokemon card binder. And today, I'm going through my brother's old Pokemon binder. Milo's epic Pokemon. And, I mean, this is some incredible artwork, honestly, right here. So, shout out to him for doing that. He has a YouTube channel. Not for drawing, but for music and live updates and stuff, so I will link that down in the description. He's off to college, and likely has not touched this in about as many years as I've touched mine. So it'll be interesting to go and look inside here and see what we can find. I mean, technically he left them to me, I guess, but I will leave them in here. I will not combine our cards, because the binders are sacred. Thank you everyone who commented on the last video. It was very supportive and nice, and it makes me want to make more videos. And let me know if you're liking the Pokemon themed videos, and I will try and put out more like that. Again, my setup is still being worked on. I think the big thing I need to do is get like a Blue Yeti mic or something, because currently I'm using a condenser mic as my main mic, which is great for vocals, for my music stuff, which I will also link in the description. But for ASMR, it's not ideal. So with all that being said, let's open this up and get into it. Alright, starting off with the fire types, like I did. I don't think all of the types are in the same order as mine, but it's cool that it both starts with fire. I like that Magmar art a lot, but nothing crazy on the first page. Although I like the energy card in the middle. I think that's a cool way of doing it. Oh wow, okay. So, if you guys remember, I had the same Charmeleon card in my binder, so it's crazy that there's two of them. I'm gonna just pull it out real quick. Yeah, kind of beat up, but this one's probably in better condition than mine is. So that's really rad. Just an old card. That's very cool. And then there was also a old Rapidash card, which I kind of want to look at. Yeah. Okay, this one I think is the Jungle series, if that's what it's called. I could be mistaken, but I think that's what that little flower symbol means. So that's very nice. A nice simple artwork, but that's kind of what these old ones are. But it's very cool to see. And then that's a nice holographic Charizard there. Very cool, very cool. And then over here, the fire type Bagon. This is very interesting. I guess for a while with these sets, they had this Delta species thing, where essentially it would just be a type swap of a Pokemon. So instead of Dragon type, Bagon was Fire type for the Delta species. I don't know what set this is, but that's pretty interesting. I'm sure a couple other of these will pop up. try and reduce it as much as I can without sacrificing the audio quality, but you know, just gonna have to live with that for a bit. Now I've been getting into the, oh, that's a sweet card, I'll get into that in a second. I've been getting into the Pokemon TCG a little bit. I mean, obviously that's what these cards are, but like getting into the actual card game, like online and stuff, because I've never understood how to actually play the card game despite having collected for so long. And it's actually really interesting, and pretty fun to play, so I would recommend that. At some point I would like to get maybe like a booster box and then be able to actually build a deck myself, just with the cards at hand there, because it's a little bit daunting on the online, because there's so many options that I don't really know like what to choose from. But yeah, that would be fun. This is a really cool Japanese place again. Yeah, I mean, that's very cool art again. I said this in my last video. No idea how we came across Japanese cards, but maybe someone ordered them online and we traded with them or something. Very interesting. And then nice holographic Emboar. Got that whole evolution line and the whole, oh wow, whole Torchic, whole Tepe, whole Fennekin. And then, yeah, whole Charmander, almost full. Cyndaquil line as well, very cool, very cool. And then one Slugma. Sorry, a plane just went by, so I had to cut the video there. But, onto our Fighting Rock Ground Pokemon. Another thing I noticed is that the new TCG sets don't have the fairy typing anymore. For whatever reason. They are just grouped in with the like psychic and poison ones now. Even though there used to be like an actual fairy type energy and stuff. They got rid of that, I guess maybe for simplicity, but I don't know how that was affecting the game really, but it is what it is. Okay, a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff. A fossil set, Geodude. And then Graveler, and then a reverse holo Golem. Which is a reverse holo rare, I believe. I can't quite see, but I think that's a star. Which means it's rare. You can see the rarity by checking the little symbol next to the number. So I'm pretty sure circle is common, diamond is uncommon, and a star is rare. Just for reference, if you're ever collecting or opening packs, that's how you can tell. So when you get a reverse holographic, there's one reverse holographic every pack. So if it's a rare, that's like lucky. Because that means you get 2 rares that pack. A nice Gliscor here. I really love Gliscor and Glycor. I think it's a super cool evolution line. I shiny hunted for one once. In Brilliant Diamond. I did not get it, but I did get Skorupi. They were in the same area, so I was just looking for both. And then I love this crocodile art. Very, very cool. Okay. And then on this page, Blaine's Rhyhorn. Don't know how rare that is, but wow. That is very cool. And then to go along with it, a Rhydon. I kind of want to pull this one out. I love this artwork of him just running at me at full speed. Yeah, that's super cool. That's another like set, I believe, or jungle series. Correct me if I'm wrong about any of these. Just my best guess. I've heard a lot because, you know, these older cards have been talked about, I mean, somewhat recently because of the sort of resurgence of Pokemon cards. And then like Logan Paul's whole thing of spending like millions of dollars on old Pokemon cards. So I've heard a lot about these older sets. And then this holographic Rhyperior, which is just the coolest thing. I mean, look at that. I think Rhyperior is awesome. I kinda used to think, I didn't really like it. I thought it should. Okay, I'm gonna try that one again. I thought it should have ended it right on, but I've grown to love Rhyperior. I think he's really cool. I especially love the big old club on the end of his tail, and the fact that he shoots rocks out of his hands. Super badass and a very cool card. Rock Wrecker. I think this is a holographic Tyrantrum too. Wait, let me just check, I can't quite tell. Yeah, it is. It's kind of like, it's not a super apparent holographic. Because there's just like these hollow, like circles, but still cool. And then a Japanese Bulldor. I'm gonna assume all of the ones that aren't English or Japanese because, I mean, I don't know if they print them in like China or anything. I mean, I'm sure they do. I don't know how it works. Point is, Pokemon's very popular in Japan. It's from Japan. So that's just my best guess, but if any of them are like Chinese or Korean or something like that, just correct me. I don't know. Alright, this is pretty rad. We have Brock's Mankey. Again, an older one. I don't know what set that is. And then a Marowak from the jungle. I'm just gonna say from the jungle. See those trees back there? That's the jungle. And then a signed Dawn fan. So this is like a tournament card, I'm pretty sure. Like this was like a tournament winning card, I guess. Any damage done to Dawn fan by attacks is reduced by 20. I mean, yeah, that's a solid ability right there. Or Poke Body. Interesting. I don't know if that's different from ability or what, how that works, but that's a cool card. And then Sandslash, it says Delta species. But, I mean, this is like the one that encompasses ground type. So I guess I'm not entirely sure what Delta species means. Because, let me see if I can read something on it. Oh, this card is really dirty. Oh, this Pokemon is both ground and steel type. Interesting, okay. That's cool, that's why the symbol up there is both orange and like that silvery color. Okay, that's cool. I was a little confused for a second. And then Swampert, my boy. I love Swampert, my favorite Pokemon. That's a very cute artwork. And you can hurl rocks at you, so shout out to Swampert for that one. Very cute, very nice. Love him. Alright, electric types. We have all the Pikachu clones. Pachirisu, Minun. I guess that's two of them. And Pikachu and Raichu. Very cute, very cute. Wow. Another Delta species, but this time an electric type Totodile. It's interesting. Like, I wonder how they came up with that, because it's not I like that Galvantula a lot too. And that reverse holo Ampharos. It's a reverse holo rare. Very cool, very cool. And then somewhat old lantern as well. I like that art a lot. Yeah, tons of older cards here. We have Coughing. I don't like when it has no symbol. I don't know if that's like first edition or not. But that one's in decent condition, honestly. I mean, around the sides it's pretty rough, I guess. And then Golbat. That's a fossil one. Venonat, a jungle one. And then the Suwaddle line. Very nice. This was back when poison types were clumped in with the grass and bug types. Oh, the whole Beedrill line. I love Beedrill so much. That's a really intimidating artwork. Imagine just being on a stroll and 3 Beedrill roll up to you like that. Freaky. And then a Suiart Cherubi. Shout out. This is an interesting Ariados because it appears to be just a photo that they just overlaid the base Ariados art on, which is kind of weird. Not the most creative thing I've seen, but it's definitely a style. Oh, and just the cutest Dwebble you've ever seen. Another Suiart. Look at that. Look at my boy. I love Dwebble and Crustle. I'm really happy they made it into Pokemon Unite because it's such like a sort of obscure Pokemon. But it's super cute. And I loved it in the anime. Nice. The whole Sceptile line. I really like this art of him hanging out in the tree. That's very cool. Jungle Edge. And then look at that Scyther. Wow, that is a cool guy right there. And then Fossil set, Ekans and Arbok. Oh, another Cherubi. That's kind of weird. I don't know why he had them separate. It was probably just an accident. And then a holographic Chestnut. That's very cool. Whoa, okay. The holographic Torterra and a Japanese Grotle. I remember this Torterra. I don't know if it was either. Maybe it was mine at some point, or maybe I just really liked it. Probably the latter, because I mean that's a really cool card. He looks very intimidating. I love Torterra. In the last video I talked about my Gen 5 nostalgia, but Gen 4 nostalgia is really where it's at. Because I grew up playing Pokemon Pearl. I'd go over to my friend's house and play it all the time. And then a holographic Superior, very cool. Chikorita, Bayleaf, Meganium. Meganium, I remember this card too. I really like Meganium. I think kind of an underappreciated Pokemon a little bit. I think it's very cool. Kind of a silly looking Oddish. Seeking and Seadra, very cool cards. start speeding it up a little bit. I think I've been going a little too slow. Ludicolo. I learned this is called a 2/3 art. 2/3 art. I said in the last video I like these a lot. I would like these to make a return of some kind. And then same with Gorbis. Oh, I think that one's reverse hollow. Yes, indeed. That's a super nice art. I really love water types because I really love the water. So I always love their card artwork because I love like underwater scenes. And this is no exception. Old Star U here. And then the whole Oshawott line. And a very cool Empoleon. Love that. Very cute Marshtomp. I think I had that same card, but just a normal one, not a reverse hollow. And look at that Walrein, he's ready to brawl. Love that. Whoa. Look at this Gyarados. Gyarados. That's really cool. I mean, very... The thing about all these old cards is they're all very, like, damaged, so... Not like the, I guess, most valuable thing in the world, but still very cool collectible. And then Almanite as well, I think I had the same one. Oh, and look at that Quagsire. I love that. It's very cute. And then nice Blastoise EX. Blastoise EX. Very cool. I'll take that one out. Wow. Now it's got a little bit of dirt on it or something. Or maybe that's... Can't tell why it's like that, but that's very cool. Very cool. Oh, that one's a promo, so that one must have been... I want to say this one came with a tin, but I couldn't say for sure. My brother was really good at collecting full evolution lines. I think he probably has more cards than me. Because he has like all of these starter lines like pretty much complete, so that's very cool. Now onto the psychic, poison, and I guess fairy types, although I don't think there'd be any fairy types that aren't under the fairy typing because obviously we haven't gotten cards in a long time. Golurk, very cool art. I love that Golurk is just a rocket ship. Like I remember seeing that for the first time in the anime and being like, no way. Because I'd only seen like artwork and stuff where he's just, you know, just standing around, but no, he can blast off into space, and that's amazing. That's a really cool Arbok artwork. I like that a lot. Same with that Duskull. Whoa. Delta species Smeargle, a psychic type. Very cool, very cool. And then this Aegislash is very cool. I don't think I've ever seen this card. Or I don't remember it, like I do a lot of these other ones. The thing about the, like, higher HP ones is those are always my favorite. I just liked seeing the big number, I guess. Which is why I'm kind of confused that I've never seen this one. Because if it's a high HP Pokemon, I feel like I would have remembered that one. Yeah, so this is the fairy types. I guess, yeah, they just decided to discontinue doing that. Which I guess is fair enough for simplicity. It's just another, like, weakness and resistance and stuff you have to add to the game. So I wonder when that started. I assume at the beginning of Sword and Shield is when they did that. Onto the normal types. And I guess dragon types. It's weird because this Drotagon is under normal type. But I have Drotagon cards that are under the dragon type. So they must have added the dragon type like midway through Black and White. Very cute bit of Japanese Bunnelby, I think is the name of that Pokemon. Bunnelby, yes. And then it evolves into Diggersby. And then a Galactic Raticate. It's kind of funky. But yeah, nothing crazy here. Oh, except another classic McDonald's Furfro. Everyone loves McDonald's Furfro. I gotta admit though, Furfro is like such a forgettable Pokemon. Like, I mean, it's cool that you can change its style and stuff, but like, I pretty much, when I think about Furfro, I exclusively think about it in context of X and Y, and that's it. Like, what happened? Oh wait, there is Diggersby. And yet, it is not next to Bunnelby. A little bit of a slip up. But yeah, show Furfro some love. Maybe they should add some more styles to it or something. Or, I don't know. Give it something. Very cute Meowth there on top of his money. Don't know why I said money twice. It's money. Singular. And then a hollow Tauros. It's pretty cool. Again, another difficult one to see. But it is hollow. And then a Pidgeot. That's very cool. Okay. I feel like Noibat is dragon type. Maybe it only gets that when it evolves. I guess oh, it's flying though, huh? Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. I like this Aggron. Moving on to the steel types. Aggron. Very cool. Skarmory. Lots of cool steel type Pokemon. That's also a really nice Mawile. Yeah, look, dragon type Drotagon. Very menacing. But yeah, weird that it's separate. Weird that the other one is normal. Hollow Goodra. Wow. Salamence, Haxorus, Dragonite. All these lines. Very cool. Yeah, Dragon Ball, I think that was a, either a tin or a box with like a few packs you could get, but that was like a special Dragon Volt exclusive or something, I don't know. And maybe it's a promo card, I couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. Very cool Noivern though. I think that's holographic. Yeah, that's a very nice card. Love Noivern. Whoa. Dark Pupitar. Where it gets both its rock and dark type. Nice. And Japanese Tyranitar. That's a very cool artwork. With like the stylized clouds in the back. Very cool, very cool. If you watched my previous video, you'll know that I did not have many dark types. But my brother has just tons. This is a super cool Houndoom. Let me get that out real quick. I haven't pulled out a card in a second here. It is holographic. Japanese. Yeah, oh, it's pretty bent up, but the Japanese cards have a different, like, picture on the back, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure why that is, but I mean, you can clearly tell them apart from just language, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Where was it? There it was. Cool Absol. And a nice Honchkrow sitting on top of the building. Okay. This is my brother's evolution page. And I think that that's Sylveon. If you watch my last video, you'll know that I didn't have this Sylveon. I think I traded it with my brother. And then legendaries. Some of these tournament card EXs, which aren't actually like holographic, unfortunately. And then it looks like a fossil set Zapdos. That's very cool. Very, very cool. Oh wait, hold up. First edition, it says it right there. Wow. Gotta be careful with this one. That is crazy, actually. Look at that. Hopefully, I can't actually, that should be a better view. I can't see the camera view. I just set it up to look at the binder, but I think this is around the center, so take a look at that. First edition Zapdos. I will have to look at how much that goes for. Obviously this one would not get super high like PSA rating, which is like the card grading system, just due to the damage, but still very cool. And then we have Grumpy Cat sticker Chansey, which and Scott and Scott. Wow, truly the most legendary Pokemon cards of all. Scott and Chansey with a Grumpy Cat sticker. I mean, this is just truly a time capsule, this one. Like, man, Grumpy Cat is not something I've thought about in a long time. And I guess we just slapped it on a Chansey and called it a legendary, which is pretty awesome. And then Scott, I mean, come on, Scott is the man. We all know that. Classic. And then we'll end it off with a big freaking Flygon EX. This one should make interesting sounds. I had the big Charizard EX card, and I guess my brother had the big Flygon EX. Very cool. I mean, it's just like, look at the size of this thing. Like, this is absurd. Like, this is probably like, you know, at least 4 cards, 5 cards. Just absurd, but yeah, very cool. Very, very cool. does it for this video. Thank you for watching, and if you have any ideas, I guess, for what to do next, let me know. Hopefully everything sounded okay. I'll, go in editing and fix any issues, of course, but tried to give you guys more tapping than last time. Focus on these card sounds. And yeah, I mean, a lot of cool finds in here. Yeah, my brother was really good at, finding full evolution lines. Like, I just had a bunch of assorted things. And then, yeah, that first edition Zapdos was definitely a highlight. That was super cool. Probably put that in the thumbnail, of course. Alright. Well, hopefully this was relaxing. Or you got what you wanted to get out of this video.